It's the last episode of 39. Before I even get started, everybody spam is heavy in the comments. Go ahead, spam is heavy right now because that's exactly what this episode is. This is the last episode of the series, so we know what that means for her. The stage 4 is getting worse. She's been hospitalized. Now she's out. She made a list of people she wants at her funeral. And that's heartbreaking in its own. But the criteria of that list was people she would gladly say yes to if they called her to have lunch. And I thought, you know what? That's pretty cool in itself. And it was a decent sized list. So what do her friends do while she's going through the ups and the downs? She's had her good days and her bad days. Her two best friends use that list and they surprise her with a brunch filled with everybody on that list. And you know what? I thought that was such a good move, real sentimental. It moved me, made me shed a single thug tear, because you don't want to call those people when it's too late and all they can do is say goodbye. You want to call those people now and let them see her and reminisce really quick, so that the first time they see her won't be the last time they see her. You feel me? They get to reconnect now, see how she's doing, and then they'll say their goodbyes later. I thought this was such a good move, but also it's definitely drawn us to the unfortunate end that we should have been prepared for. They lined it up episode 1, but it's still hurting. Yeah, I ain't gonna cap. This scene kind of hit my soul. So we're at the part where Chan Young's no longer with us. Her movie came out. It's been months since she's passed, and Jin Sok is watching her movie alone, and it's breaking my heart for this man. Oh my gosh. And that's her parents, like everybody, they're all watching her movie except maybe Mijo, because I think it might be a little too early for her to see this. But yeah, it's hurting my soul to see everybody. Like it's cool. This is the last thing Chan Young did, and it's important, but at the same time, like, that's their daughter, man. That was supposed to be his wife. They couldn't get married, man. Like, she gone, bro. And all they could do, this is the last thing she did. Oh. He lives in her apartment. He's decorating the tree alone. I don't know how long it's been since. I think it's been a couple months since she's passed, but still. Oh. And he checks on her parents. Chan Young set up a real nice support system. Like, everybody is doing everything she asked before she passed. It's so nice to see. Oh. My man is crying alone in Chan Young's apartment that he now lives in. That's all he can do is miss her. That's all he can do now is just miss her. By the way, we don't actually, the way she passed too, it was like, from Mijo's perspective, she would get texts and calls from Chan Young every morning and every night. And it got to the point where, let me show you. It got so bad that Mijo slept with the lights on for what seems like months, because she didn't want to miss anything, miss a moment. So one night when she wasn't getting any texts from Chan Young, she gets a call. And it's from Jin Sok. And the look of fear in her eyes, because she knows what that means. She sees that instead of Chan Young, it's Jin Sok calling, and that can only mean one thing. The sad conclusion finally happened. And bro, this whole episode, heavy. I'm done with the episode. I'm done with the season. And as expected, I bawled like a baby. This joint hit hard. So at the end, we have Mijo, Johi, they're walking away, and then Mijo in her head was like, will there ever come a day where we don't miss you as much? She goes, I don't think that day will ever come. So pretty much she's just saying like that the third spot will forever be missing. There's a part of the group that'll never be the same. And you know what? Shout out to Chan Young, because she was really like Batman at the end of this. She had a contingency plan for everything. She knew Mijo was going to take this harder than Johi, so she left her a video message, a 5-minute video message, making sure, hey, are you doing well? I hope you're sleeping without sleeping pills. I hope you're enjoying stuff with Sonya. She literally left her like a heartfelt message, and had like sticky notes of stuff that she needs to do in her absence. Chan Young really planned for everything. She knew how her death was going to affect the people she loved the most, and she did everything in her power to plan ahead and try to ease that pain. And watching that message she sent, This is where I lost all composure. I had the exact same face, tears, the exact same. We were the same person right here. When when Chad Young said, "I miss you," Mijo shouted, "I miss you too." I screamed in my room, "I miss you too!" In the ugliest crying voice too. Oh, this drink hurt. But yeah, so when they flash forward, like she's 40 now, so at least 6 months of yeah, I would say at least 6 months have passed since Chan Young's passing. I don't think it's been a full year, but Mijo hasn't even seen Chan Young's movie because it was revealed that she couldn't even see Chan Young off when they were like casketing the body. She couldn't handle that, so she stayed back, and she's feeling bad about the fact that she couldn't see Chan Young off. So that's stopping her from going to see the movie. But this 5 minute video Chan Young left, I think, really helped her move forward. The last sad moment I'm gonna talk about was this one. Mijo was saying when she gets drunk, she will occasionally still call Chan Young's phone number. She knows that her phone number has been passed to somebody else. There's a strange dude on the other end that answers and goes hello, and she doesn't say a word. She just hangs up. But in those moments where she's drunk and she's missing Chan Young, she will still call her phone, hoping, praying that by some miracle Chan Young will answer, and she never will. By God, that's emotional. Overall, this show is something special. And in my realm of K dramas, I think this is number two. Queen of Tears is still number one because Queen of Tears is like, I don't think you could do anything better than Queen of Tears. It was it had everything: emotions, romance, great story, action. It had everything. This one, the only reason I would give it number two instead of number one is because it's really focusing on the emotions and coming to grasp with like the mortality of life and stuff like that. It's really heavy on just life. This is life. This is what happens in everyday life. The romance is there a little bit. There's not too much comedy, where Queen of Tears kind of hits on all of that. But this joint is something special. And yes, oh my gosh, I forgot, somebody said get out while you can, and you know what, they were absolutely right. This is one where after, I feel like you have to watch. If you're a K-drama fan, this is a must watch, but by the end of it you're gonna wish you never watched it. It's that good, and it's that sad, because the last two episodes you're gonna be like, dog, why am I in here? This is nothing but pure heartbreak. Why did I do this to myself? But as a story overall, excellent story. It hits you in the feels in all the right places and in all the wrong places too. But at the end you're gonna wish you didn't watch this, but I feel like you have to. This is a must watch for me. A must watch for me. Very heavy though. Very heavy. Go ahead. Spam is heavy in the comments. Very heavy.